coming home? Yeah. Tonight.
Meet Kurt. He's my roommate in Indo and he's coming over to Rote. He's just had 16 days straight at work when he could have organised this, but he chooses 2 minutes before we're flying.
11:30. 11:30. Yeah, are you going to come pick me up? And then we'll get some beers and maybe a burger. We'll get... Yeah? 11:30, Frotham? Alright, epic. I'm with Christian as well.
Need a bike?
Christian's on the bike, but I'll be with you.
Do you need a bike dropped off?
Yeah, and could you get a could I get a? Oh, do I need it? How many days are I?
This is classic indecisive Kurt already on Bali time. Trying to figure out if he needs a bike at the villa or not for a night. Anyway, my fun and game starts when I land.
Part of the week. Trying to remember where you parked your motorbike. Ugh. It's 1 a.m. Just finished work. Looking for my motorbike.
We got to our villa, had a few hours sleep, then checked in some mates who were going to rent it over the next few weeks. Both Kurt and I at this point were doing fly in, fly out, so we spent a lot of time in airports and dragging all this stuff through after, 15 days out in the desert working in 50-degree heat. We were that keen to get over there. But to get over to Rote is a bit of a mission. You got to fly to Kupang first and have a layover day, and then you get a ferry over to Rote. So it's all weather dependent, and I was frothing. Kurt and I are up to now day 3 of travelling, so we're pretty cooked and pretty psyched to get out to our mate's place. His parents own some bungalows there and had said we can stay with them. So we were frothing to go explore. Sent Big Kurt off for the essentials, some fresh cold prost, and then we're going to try and sneak in a little wave before some sunset beers. It was definitely worth the 3 days of travelling. Kurt had been before, but I had no expectations and I was blown away. It's just so different to the other islands I'd been to. Anyway, after a few gins, we decided we might get the boat for tomorrow and go try and shoot some fish. If that was day one, I was so keen for the next 10 days. I was almost falling asleep to the beautiful hum of those Indonesian motors when we actually spotted a heap of bait on the surface. We were nowhere near where we wanted to be yet, but with that much bait on, Kurt started throwing a lure and I decided to suit up and jump in, see if we could see something underneath, maybe a big GT or some mackerel or something hitting the bait. I jumped in and didn't really see anything from the surface. I saw the big schools of bait, but nothing was chasing it, no mackerel. So I breathed up and I thought I'd just have one dive. It was pretty spread out, clumpy, corally ground, so I had no real big structure near me, so I just dropped down to the bottom and threw some sand, hoping that if anything was in the area, it would come in to suss me out. This is a pretty good way of getting any fish to come in, but GTs kind of love it. I just had on my right there too, Kurt had thrown a flasher in, which maybe helped with what happened next. Just as the sand was settling, I could see this submarine just beelining me. The big GT just came out of the depths, broadsided, and gave me a perfect shot. It wasn't over yet, but he towed me around for a long time and really gave it to my gear. The spot on the way, this spot turned out to be pretty good. Got a GT, a nice Maori sea perch, and even a cray in this little dirty water reefy bit. It opened up then into this huge plate coral area, and I got loose in the water because it's perfect for trout. Whenever you're doing a little drift like that and you see big plate coral, it's worth diving to the bottom because the trout always lay underneath. And unlucky for her, as she passed me the gun for my dive, we come across a nice little trout. With a cray, sea perch, a trout, I was done. Like, that's enough really nice table fish for us. So I came in and had some food, and then the captain asked me for a favour. He drove us over to his favourite sweet lip spot and asked us to shoot a couple for his family. I put loose on the job first. It was a cracker of a day. Went down, got him another one, and we called it quits. There was only one thing left to do. What did we catch today?
We caught lobster, Maori sea perch, and coral trout.
You saved.
Yes.
You saved my life.
And sweet lip.
Now I don't
But
have to scale
we
with
gave
the
him
knife.
to Captain.
Yeah.